Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw another Fortnite character. This time it's gonna be Raptor. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're gonna draw his mask area first. So we're gonna draw the opening of the mask. So it's just gonna be, you can draw one curve like this, and then we're gonna come back down, and it's gonna be almost the opposite curve. Okay, and then from there now we can draw his eyes inside. So I'm gonna draw his eyebrow first. So we're just gonna give him kind of like a semi-mean brow. Okay, and then from there we can draw his eyeballs. So I'm gonna keep it simple. We can just draw, it's almost like two lines like this, and then just a little bit of a detail inside for his eyeballs. Just kind of keeping it simple. And because it's a Sharpie too, I can't go into too much detail. So from there now we can draw in the rest of his head, so his head shape. So from the corner you can just kind of come up. Okay, and then we're gonna come back down. Draw the rest of his face. So all the way down. Okay, and then from there we can draw, let's draw his little earphones. So it's gonna be, just draw two little curves like this. And then we're gonna go out with a bigger one. Okay, I'm just alternating on each side since they're symmetrical. And then from here, come up here and draw the top here. And then now I'm just gonna draw one line. So this piece connecting it. Okay, so that's his headpiece. And then we gotta draw, let's see, he's got some microphone here. So in the corner here, you can just draw like a little curve like this, and then from here we can draw two lines just to connect them. Okay, and I know his mask has some details, and we can actually come in here, and I'm just gonna draw in a few lines. Since I'm using a Sharpie, I can't go too small. Just a couple of lines just to show that some kind of detail and texture on his mask. Okay, from there we're gonna move on. We're gonna go down. So we're gonna draw his collar first. So we're gonna go on each side, we're just gonna come down a little bit. And then on this one, we're just gonna come across. And then this one's gonna come down. So now we'll draw the inside of the collar. So we're gonna give this some thickness. So we're gonna come in like this. Just kind of pinch it right in the corner right there. And then on the other side, we're gonna come down from where his microphone is and just kind of come down a little bit. And then he's gonna have this right there inside for his mask. And again, I'm just gonna add a little bit of line in there just to show that it's part of the mask. And then from there, we're gonna draw his body shape. So we're gonna come out a little bit. We're gonna give him really strong shoulders. And then we're gonna come down. Okay, and then just keep going down, just kind of pinch it a little bit. This is actually his waist. And then close it off. So below is gonna be his belt. So this is gonna be the shape of his body. So now you can draw in the details in there. So in here, we're gonna draw, he's got one strap. So we're gonna just draw like two little squares. Okay, and this is part of the buckle. So we're gonna draw another square, and this is behind the collar. Okay, so from that two squares, we're gonna come down. So this is gonna be a strap. So that's one strap coming down, and that's another strap. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So now he's got some, looks like he's got some shells on his chest right here. We're gonna draw three of them. So we're just gonna draw three rectangles for now. And then we're gonna draw the tips of those things, and then there's gonna be, these are actual straps. So just draw 2 lines in between each one of them. And then now to draw the whole belt around it. So it's gonna be, and then it's gonna follow this way. Okay? I know it might be a little bit hard to see, but once we color it, we'll be able to see it. And let's see, to finish off his jacket, it's gonna be, it's got some zipper right there. And this is kind of cool to put in because it'll make it look a lot more complicated. So now we got a nice little zipper. And let's see, since we're down here, okay, let's finish up the belt. So we're just gonna come straight down, and then we're gonna come across. And let's see, we're gonna draw 2 lines like this. This is actually his buckle. Okay, and then on each side, let's just do 2 more lines. Okay, nothing too complicated. All right, so now let's move on to his arm. So let's see, from here in the corner, this is gonna be his shoulder. We're gonna come down, and right around here, we're gonna come down, and we're just gonna close that off. Okay, now we're just gonna draw his gloves. We're gonna extend it. Just kind of come down a little bit. Okay, and then now for the forearm, we're just gonna pinch it in. And then now for his hand, so we're gonna go, that's just gonna be his thumb, and then we're gonna do the back of his hand, and then we're gonna come down a little bit. That's gonna be 1 finger, close it off, and then on the other side right here, we're just gonna draw a little bit, and now just draw a little bit of this finger too, so it looks like it's being folded up. Okay. And then let's see, let's move on to the other arm. So it's gonna be the same thing. So we're gonna come down, again, armpit, come down, close it off. The gloves coming out. Comes out very wide. And then now for his arm. Okay, and now his thumb. And then on the back side, I'm gonna come down, just kind of curve it a little bit. It's gotta be 1 finger, close that off. And then again on the other side, just slight. And then his little fingers inside. Okay, and then let's see, he's got some details on his clothing. So, and this one's cool. I'm just gonna draw 2 lines and make it look like there's some kind of seam in there. Okay, so right here, just draw 1 line. Let's give it some thickness. And let's see, it's got a little patch right here. So we're gonna draw like a little circle, semicircle, and his wings right here. So yeah, it's kind of hard with a Sharpie, but okay. Okay, just 3 lines, and let's see. Well, let's add a little bit of detail on his gloves. So now we can draw his legs. So his legs are a little bit easier. So right around here, his fingers, right in the middle, just draw like a little line there. That's gonna be his crotch area. Okay, and then from here, from this side of the waist, I'm gonna come down. Just kind of curve it out a little bit. Then we're gonna come in, because this is part of his clothing. And then his knee pads, it's just gonna be a little egg shape in there. Okay, and then on the other side as well. So we're gonna come down. And this one, we're gonna come down, curve it in a little bit. Now the knee pads, very simple egg shape. Close that off. And then now to continue on, let's see, this is gonna flare out. I'm gonna close that off. This is part of his clothing, his legs, his pants, and close that off. Okay, and then now we can draw his boot. So this boot, we're gonna start out here, and we're just gonna pinch it in a little bit, make it skinnier, and then we're gonna draw like a little dome shape here for his shoes. Close it off, and it's got some soles, and it looks like it's got some tracks right here, so I'll just draw 2 little shapes like that. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the other side before I put in the details. Okay, so same thing here. Just kind of pinch it in, and then right around the same area. Close that off. So I'll put in the little track detail now too. Okay, and then from there now we can add in all the details. So right here it's got a little pocket. Just draw like a rectangle here, and then we'll draw a little line here for his flap. Okay, and then let's see, it's got one strap in here and another one in here. So these details are a lot easier to do now, right? And let's see, we'll put in a couple of lines right here. Looks like there's some detail in the straps as well. And then it's gonna have one more here. And this one has a buckle, so I'm just gonna draw like a little rectangle square there. And then let's see, going down, and let's see, we'll draw like a little outline here for his knee pads. It looks like it's got some dots right here. So just put in a couple of dots on each side. So now it's cool, right? So now we can add in all these little details and it's gonna really come to life. And then now for the shoelaces, just gonna draw two lines coming down. And now we can draw in the shoelaces. So we're just gonna zigzag. Just gonna zigzag like this. And then we're gonna zigzag on the other way. So shoelaces is actually really easy to do, right? Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna come straight down. And now we're gonna do the shoelace. We're gonna zigzag 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other way around. 1. And that's it for this Raptor character from Fortnite. He's definitely a very cool looking character. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.